Hey, I'm your host, Jen Wheeler, and this is the Healthy Her podcast. I'm a teacher, author, and foodie who went from being addicted to sugar, skipping meals, and struggling to get in control of my eating, to someone who is 10 kilos down, eats all the yummy foods without restriction, and is finally in control of my hunger. I'm obsessed with helping other health-conscious women ditch the confusion and overwhelm so they can cultivate healthy eating habits and truly thrive. The Healthy Her podcast was created to give you real talk about healthy eating, as well as easy, actionable tips that fit seamlessly into your busy lifestyle. I'm not just your host. Think of me as your healthy eating hype gal, your personal cheerleader as we chat all things healthy eating, weight loss, and mindset mastery, so you can become the healthiest, happiest version of you. So if you're ready to ditch the guilt, reclaim your confidence, and unlock the very best version of you, then you're in the right place. So let's get started. Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Healthy Her podcast. We are well and truly into the new year. We're into February. And in today's podcast episode, I want to share with you the three key words that you need to succeed with literally anything in the healthy eating and wellness space. So whether that is getting your workout in, whether that's drinking more water, whether that's losing weight, whether that's showing up consistently, these are the three words that you need in order to succeed. Now, I've tried a lot of different things. I've tried things to lose weight. I've tried things to eat healthy consistently. I've tried different tools. I've tried different tricks. I've tried time-saving hacks to make eating healthy and regular workouts easier for me. And just to take the stress off as a busy working mum, things like a meal prep, a Wednesday reset, a Sunday setup. And yes, they all have their place. Do not get me wrong. All of those things have their place. But I have realized that in order to do those things, it all comes down to three simple words. And like I said, whether exercise your focus or whatever you're working on, these three words are going to make it happen. These three words are going to get you to finally succeed because, as I've spoken about before, us gals, us women, we have really good intentions for ourselves. We truly do. I am yet to meet a woman that goes, yes, Jen, I want to look like crap, feel like crap, and not take care of myself. As busy women, we all have really good intentions for ourselves. We want to look good. We want to feel good. We want to show up authentically. We want to show up as the best versions of ourselves for our family, for our partner, for our friends. We all want that. But the hard part is we struggle to take those good intentions and those things that we want for ourselves and turn them into actual action. And so that's why I really want to share these three key words with you today, because I feel like they are something that are going to stick with you. They are really simple, and that they are going to it's going to be something that you can carry through with you with your different stages of healthy eating and weight loss and fitness. Because that's the thing. We are all at different phases. Some people, it's like they just want to lose weight. That's their key focus. I just want to lose weight. I just want to drop a few dress sizes. For other people, they've lost a bit of weight and now they're starting to get interested in fitness and they want to join a gym and they want to go down that pathway a little bit more. For other women, it's really getting strong and physically strong so that they can age well. So all of us have a slightly different focus or a slightly different thing that we're working on. But at its core, we all have really good intentions for ourselves, and we want to take those intentions and turn them into actual actions so that we can succeed and so that we can do these wellness habits consistently and not just do them for the short term. So I swear by these three simple words that have proven to be successful for me time and time again. They have truly allowed me to make this healthy eating and wellness thing a lifestyle. So it's not something that I turn on and off. I'm not doing anything different because it's February and it's the start of the year. I'm not like changing the way that I'm eating or exercising, I'm still showing up the same way I did in December, the same way I did in January, the same way I did in February, and it will continue to be the same for majority of my life, with a few maybe like add-ins and takeouts as I evolve through my health and wellness journey. But these 3 simple words have proven to be successful every single time. Do you want to hear what these 3 simple words are? Are you ready for it? 3 words. 3 words I want you to write on your arm, stick on your fridge, put next to your computer, because they will help you succeed at whatever you want to do every single time. And these 3 words are this: plan for it. That's it. 3 simple yet really powerful words that every busy woman needs. Plan for it. And it does not matter. Like I said, I've talked about how we're all often quite on a slightly different path or stage perhaps in our health and our wellness journey. And no matter where you are, so no matter what your goal is, no matter what you are focusing on, if you remember those 3 words, you will succeed. Plan for it. And I want to talk to you about why the planning for it is really important. And like I've explained to you, like I've tried so many things. I've failed at multiple things. I've tried them all, and they all come down to these 3 words: plan for it. If I don't plan for it, it doesn't happen. And that is the honest truth. And I'm sure that you're going, yes, and nodding your head with me right now. If I don't plan for it, it does not happen. I'm a busy working mum. I have 2 kids. If I don't plan for it, that thing ain't happening. Whether it's a workout, whether it's a healthy dinner, whether it's meal prep, whether it's drinking my water, whether it's getting my movement and my steps in. If I don't plan for it, it is not happening. It is such a simple thing to remember. 3 words, that's it. You don't have to remember all this other stuff. That's all you have to remember. So if you wake up and you're like, okay, well, I really want to get to the gym, and I want to get to the gym this week, and I want to make sure that I'm going to drink my water. Plan for it, because if you don't, it is like 99.999% just about guaranteed that you will not do that thing. Now, I really want to explain to you why winging it does not work. Okay, why your plan for it needs to be your catchphrase, your new 3 favorite words in the English vocabulary. So why, as a busy woman, does winging it not work? The problem is, and you need to understand this, is because it creates far too many opportunities for choice. Okay, if we give ourselves and our brains choices and room for choice, that is where we open ourselves up to make a not so great choice. Okay, if you have got your workout booked in, you're going to your gym, you're going to your class, you're going for your walk, whatever you've booked in on your calendar, you've got your workout close out, it's written down in your diary, it's in your digital calendar, it's on your phone, you've planned for this workout to happen. It's going to happen because you've set yourself up for success and because you have planned for it. Okay? If you don't plan for it, it opens up that choice. And that's where that choice comes in. And our brains are lazy. So it's like, do I feel like working out today? Can I really be bothered putting my activewear on and my sneakers and going to the gym? Can I really be bothered doing that? Can you see how there the choice starts to come in? And then it's like, oh, but my favorite show's on TV and I've got a big day at work tomorrow. And see how there's more choice. You've got choice. Well, do I go? Can I be bothered putting my activewear on? I've got a big day at work tomorrow. Maybe I feel tired. Like your brain can literally spiral out to all of these multiple different choices of all of these other things that you should be doing. Whereas if you have planned for it, if it's in your diary, it's in your calendar, you've got your stuff ready, you're ready to go, it is going to happen. You want to limit that opportunity for multiple different choices. Okay? The less choice you have, the more likely you are to succeed at doing the thing that you want to do. And like I said, the plan for it method works with literally anything that you are trying to achieve right now, whether it's getting to that gym 3 times a week, okay? Whether it is making a healthy dinner for you and your family. If you're struggling after a long day of work to put together a healthy meal, plan for it. So get a piece of paper out, Scribble out your family dinners for those 5 days a week. If you need ideas, you can go back. There's heaps of podcast episodes on how to plan your dinners and how to save time and put together quick, healthy meals. I have loads of episodes on that. Just do it. If you don't plan for it, it will not happen. That's another example, the family dinner thing. You think about it, you work all day, you're tired, you're exhausted, comes to the end of the day. Okay, what's for dinner? I'm so tired. I really can't be bothered cooking. That glass of wine and the couch is looking really good right now. I've got a busy day at work tomorrow. The kids are whinging. See how that choice comes in again? So the more that you can limit the choices and limit those opportunities for you to choose something different, the more likely you are to succeed and the more you significantly increase your chances of success. And it literally comes down to those 3 words. Plan for it. Take a second now and just think to yourself, okay, what am I currently working on? Okay. If you're thinking, oh, right, your first instinct when I said that to you was, I want to lose 5 kilos or 10 kilos or 20 kilos or whatever it is. If that was your first instinct, I want you to ask yourself this, okay? If weight loss is your goal, what are you doing? Plan for it. Are you doing any planning for it? Or are you just having those good intentions, hoping and wishing and yep, I really want to look good. I want to feel good. Can't wait to fit in my new dress or my new bathers for our holiday. Are you actually planning for it or are you just wishing and hoping that it's going to work? Planning for it works. And like I said, it's such an easy thing. It takes out the confusion. It takes out the overwhelm. Just ask yourself that. So you want to lose weight? Plan for it. What are you planning for it? And if you can sit here and listen to this and go, well, actually, Jen, I'm not really doing anything, then there's your answer. Plan for it. Pick one thing to focus on and plan for it. So you might go, okay, well, I know that I've really got to increase my protein intake and I need to eat more protein. Make that your focus this week and do what? Plan for it. Okay, so plan for it. Make sure that your dinners start with a protein and then add it in. Okay, so go, okay, well, Monday night we're going to have some chicken, right? Chicken is my lean protein that I'm going to have for my family dinners on Monday night. What are you going to do with that chicken? Are you going to have schnitzels? Are you going to add it to a stir fry? Are you going to have tacos? What are you going to do with that protein? And simply by identifying it and planning for it, you will succeed at the thing. Like I said, as women, we so overcomplicate this whole wellness thing. We do. And I get it too because I was there. And the problem is that every single day we are constantly bombarded with multiple different messages of things that we should be eating, that we shouldn't be eating. Oh, the latest one that I've seen pop up everywhere is there's a big focus at the moment on cortisol. And if you don't know, cortisol is your stress hormone. So obviously, it's good habits and good behaviors to try and reduce that cortisol hormone in our body because obviously stress wreaks havoc and all of those things on inflammation and all those things in our body. But it's just another thing. It's you should be doing the low cortisol diet and the low cortisol exercises. And that's why we get so overwhelmed and we think that this whole healthy eating, weight loss and wellness things has to be this completely time-consuming, intense thing that we have to lock in for and that we have to consume our lives with. And you literally don't. And that's what this podcast is all about. That's exactly why I have the Healthy Her podcast, is to get this message across to you that stop overcomplicating things, keep it really simple. And that's where the plan for it method just comes in. It's so easy. Plan for it. You want to go to the gym next week? Plan for it. You want to have healthy dinners? Plan for it. You want to drink more water? Plan for it. So if drinking water is your goal, for example, do you have a water bottle with you? Is there one at your work desk? Is there one in your fridge at home? Have you got those systems in place to set you up for success? Or are you just waking up going, I know I need to drink more water. I'm really bad at it. I need to do that. Again, that's those wishes, those hopes, those dreams, and it's just going to set you up for failure. Whereas if you go, I want to drink more water and I'm going to plan for it. So I'm going to set a reminder on my phone at work every hour to drink more water. I'm going to have a bottle in my car. I'm going to have one in my bag. I'm going to make sure that there's one in the fridge. Are you more likely to succeed at doing the thing? Yes. Of course. And here's the cool part about the Plan for It method is that you didn't need motivation. You didn't need to feel disciplined. You didn't need to feel like it. You don't need to feel good. You don't need to be locked in. You don't need to be set up for a challenge. You don't need to do any of those things. You just have to, one, decide what you want, decide what your goal is, decide what you're focusing on at the moment with your health and your wellness, and plan for it. That's it. It's literally that simple. So identify what you're working on. 2, plan for it. 3 is success. That's it. Number 3 is success. If you do those 3 things in order every single time with regards to whatever you are trying to do or whatever you are trying to achieve, you will succeed. It's almost a guarantee, and it is such a simple thing. And like I said, this has come from years of failures and trying different things. And don't get me wrong, like I still do those habits. So I still meal prep. I still plan my family dinners. I still book in my workouts and my gym routines for the week. But again, like I said, at their very core, and that's why I wanted to share this podcast episode with you, at their very core, they come down to those 3 words. They come down to the fact that I have planned for it, and that's why I succeeded at doing those things, okay? That's it. That's the only reason I succeeded. If I really want to get into meal prep because I'm really struggling to eat a high-protein breakfast in the morning, that's my intention. I want to meal prep. I want to wake up. I want to have a high-protein breakfast that's ready to eat in the fridge. That's really great. Like I had this great intention for myself. But if I don't plan for it, is it going to happen? No. Am I going to succeed at it? No. So plan for it is such a simple tool that, like I said, I don't know, put it in your phone right now, write it down somewhere so that you do not forget those 3 key words when you're going about your week this week and you're trying to eat healthy, get to the gym, eat more vegetables, go for a walk. Like it might be your steps that you're focusing on. That may be your goal. So think about what you want. Is it steps? How are you going to plan for it? Are you going to write that on your calendar? Are you going to get yourself a step tracker so you can actually track how many steps you're doing every day? Are you going to partner up with a friend to keep each other accountable? What are you going to do to plan for it?
The Hype Girl membership is absolutely amazing. I've lost 11.2 kilos while still eating chocolate most days and all the yummy foods. You don't have to give up what you love to be healthy and happy. I absolutely love the Hype Girl community. It's a group of like-minded women who are wanting to be the best versions of themselves, healthy and happy. I feel safe sharing in the space and it helps with accountability. All of the women in there are just beautiful and I highly recommend joining. It's the best thing I've ever done for myself. I've been doing a lot of personal development for the last few years, but it wasn't until I joined the Hype Girl membership that I truly realised that I had been binge eating because I was restricting foods that I loved like chocolate and making myself feel ashamed because I'm overweight. I can't eat that. People will think I'm disgusting. Whereas now I have chocolate in the house almost all the time. My daughter loves it too. And I eat it whenever I want to, but I don't feel like it. Not all that often because I'm so satisfied with the meals that I'm eating from the Hype Girl membership. It's really, food freedom is the best feeling in the world.
Step number 3, literal guaranteed every single time is the success. Take your intention, plan for it, and turn it into success. The thing as well too with the Plan for It method is it's not relying on your mood and how you feel, because that is one of the quickest ways to block a good intention. So if you have a really good intention for yourself of working out, eating healthy, like drinking your water, all of those kind of things, and if you go with your mood or how you feel, it's not going to happen. We must not let our mood and how we feel dictate whether we take care of ourselves, okay? Because let's be honest, we would never do anything. We just wouldn't. I wouldn't. I can guarantee that you wouldn't, because our moods are always changing. Sometimes we feel really good. Sometimes we feel flat. Sometimes we feel tired. Sometimes we feel happy. Like it's always up and down. So you can't let your mood and how you feel dictate whether you go and look after yourself, whether that's exercise, water, movement, all of those things. You can't rely on your mood. And I also wanted to remind you that another reason why we want to limit those choices and why the Plan for It method is so successful is because your brains will always choose easy, okay? It wants the quickest, easiest path to whatever the thing you're trying to do is, okay? And your brain, if you're like, I really should go to the gym tomorrow, but I think like I'll go to bed tonight and I'll just see how I feel tomorrow. Trust me, tried it, done it, doesn't get me to the gym, okay? Because I wake up and then I didn't have a good night's sleep, or one of the kids is sick, or someone's complaining, or something's happened with work, and then I don't feel like it, okay? Our brains will go, great, Jen, let's just not do that workout today. Let's not go for that walk. Let's not do that thing, because our brains like quick, easy solutions to things, okay? It's not going to like overthink it for you. It's just going to be like, great, that's a solution. I just won't go. I don't feel like it. I've had a crappy sleep. I'm just not going to go. So your brain will always choose easy. And the other reason too, why, so one is we want to limit the choices that we have. Two, we don't want to go with our feeling or our mood. And the third one as to why we need to plan for it is that when you plan for it, it does like if you don't plan for things, it doesn't allow for unknown variables and events that can come up. So what I mean is like you say, oh, okay, I'll wait until tomorrow to see how I go and if I can fit in the gym or how I feel. What happens then when you wake up and your child is sick? Like what's happening then? Whereas if you've set your alarm, you're going to get up early, the kids are still asleep, you're going to the gym, you've planned for it, you're more likely to succeed and significantly increase your chances of success. And I don't know about you, but this is what I find and I have found in my own experience is that we put as women, a lot of time and effort into weight loss, healthy eating, exercise, wellness, trying to be the healthiest, happiest version of ourselves. But we often spend so much time on the things that actually don't create success, which is why we always feel stuck. Okay, we spend all our time on the thinking, on the should I go to the gym? Do I feel like it? Can I do that today? That's where all of our energy and brain power and willpower and everything goes into that, rather than the actual taking of the action and doing the thing. And that's where this plan for it really gets you from that intention of wanting something for yourself to actually making it happen. Because like I said, we waste so much time just in the thinking and in the overthinking and like maybe next week I'll start my diet. Like maybe next week after like I get a bit more settled into the new year and work slows down a bit, then I'll get into my healthy eating and stuff. It's still going to be busy. It's still going to be hectic. So the secret is to find ways to make it happen and to make it successful, because I don't know about you, but I would rather be putting my time and effort into something that's going to create success for me or that's going to create the result that I want for me. I would rather be doing my meal prep, planning my dinners and planning for it so that I can actually get myself to the gym, so that I can actually lose those extra kilos that I don't want to carry around anymore, rather than sitting on those intentions and sitting around and waiting and focusing on all the things I should be doing instead of actually taking the action and doing them. And that plan for it bridges that gap. Okay, it bridges that gap that you need to go from having the intention to making it happen. And like I said, not just making it happen, actually being successful at it. But if you follow the plan for it method, at the end of the week, you'll be able to go, oh, okay, I actually went to the gym 3 times this week. I actually drank my water every day. Like my family and the kids, we had high protein, healthy dinners every night this week. Literally because you did that one thing. You planned for it. That's it. 3 words, plan for it. So I did mention briefly, so how do we start? So think about what your current focus is. Like I said, we're all slightly different. So think about what you want, gym, healthy breakfast. Choose 1 or 2 things this week that you want to focus on. So it might be, this is a common one that I hear a lot. I really want to get better organized with my meals and my food. Okay, I really want to get organized and better with my meals and my food. What are your 3 words? Plan for it. So what are you doing to get better organized? Are you meal prepping? Are you planning dinners? Are you taking lunch to work? Plan for it. Okay. And like I said, your focus can change each time as you master planning for it with family dinners. In a month or in a couple of weeks after you feel like you've mastered that skill, you can move on to the next thing. Okay. And then plan for it. So you don't have to focus on everything all at the same time. You can pick one or two things that want to be your focus. And the thing is, or two, is what you will notice is that when you do the things that you say you're going to do, okay, so when you say, I'm going to do this, I planned for this thing, and now this thing happens, it builds your self-confidence. It sends a message to your brain that you are someone that can be relied on, and that builds the confidence. People make this mistake of thinking that like confidence comes from the fact that, you're better than everyone else or something like that. It's got nothing to do with it. Confidence comes from the fact that you do the things that you say you're going to do. You keep the promises to yourself that you say you're going to do. And that's what happens over time, is that we slowly erode that relationship and that inner self-confidence that we have with ourselves, because we say, I'm going to get up tomorrow and I'm going to go to the 6 a.m. gym class. And then you snooze your alarm. And you do that multiple times for the next month. It sends that message that you are not someone that you can rely on. Okay. And it creates a pattern and a loop in your brain. So it's really important that you plan for it. You start experiencing success. And the cool thing that happens when you start experiencing success, so you've planned for it, you're getting your gym workouts in, you plan for it, you're having a healthy family dinner, you've planned for it, you've got your new step tracker and you're getting your steps in. It's creating success, it's creating confidence, and you start to want to do more. All right. When you experience success, you build your self-confidence and then you want to do more. If you get stuck in that failure loop where, say, I'm going to do the thing, got really good intentions, never plan for it, never happens, you don't feel good about yourself. You have low self-confidence, you have low self-esteem, and you don't want to try again because you failed multiple times. Whereas if you can plan for it and start to experience success, it's like it lights a fire inside you and you're like, I can do this. I can actually do this thing, and you want to do more. So it has this complete, amazing knock-on effect that you wouldn't even be aware of. But like I said, when you succeed, then you want to do more, okay? And then you start to really cement those healthy habits and the weight starts to come off and you just feel like you can do this thing. So don't underestimate how simple plan for it can actually work for you and your lifestyle. So as you head into your week, okay, I really want you to ask yourself right now, what are you doing this week to plan for it? Have you done anything? Have you done something? Have you got a focus? What are you doing? Just those 3 words, plan for it. Okay, it will improve your self-esteem, it will improve your confidence, it will create success, and you will want to start doing more. You want to start taking better care of yourself. I hope that you found today's episode super helpful. Like I said, my goal with all of this stuff is just to simplify this for you so you can just break it right down and focus on the things that are actually going to move the needle. Because like I said, there's nothing worse than putting all of your time and energy and effort and then the end of the week or an end of a month and you're like, things changed. I want to do these things. Nothing's actually happening. I'm not experiencing success at these things. So really try and implement the plan for it method. Tag me on Instagram at The Active Bod. Let me know how you go because I would love to hear how you go this week with your plan for it method. And if you are ready to start your journey and start working together, you can jump in and join the Healthy Eating Hype Gal membership. That is my signature community. That's where everything that you hear on the podcast and all of my learnings and teachings, everything is inside the membership so that you can lose weight, quit the yo-yo dieting without the hunger, and you can actually do it for life. It's not just a quick fix. You'll know how to eat for life and you'll know how to keep the weight off. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of the Healthier Podcast, and I'll see you all in our next one. Thank you so much for tuning in to another empowering episode of the Healthy Her Podcast. If you enjoyed today's chat and found it helpful, hitting that follow or subscribe button would be amazing because your support means the world to me. Come connect with me on Instagram @theactivebod for your daily dose of inspiration and for loads of new easy meal ideas. Take care and keep thriving. See you next week.